Hey, this is the Homestead Beekeeping series, and today I'm going to introduce to you a new feature I got for my apiary, so stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. My friend and bee mentor, Ken Milstein, acquired one of these flow hives when they first came out. This is a first generation flow hive. And I remember when I first saw them on the news or on an article on the internet, I was so excited about it. I went and told my friend Ken, and he was not in beekeeping. He didn't even have an interest in beekeeping until I showed him this feature on YouTube. He went and looked at it. He got inspired. He went and ordered a set, and he went all into beekeeping. Now he is a master beekeeper, educated from the University of Montana and Oregon State University. So now he is my mentor for beekeeping. I want to show you guys some features of this. This is an 8-frame honey super is what we call this. They've got 8 little frames in here. Unfortunately, the frames I have, the deeps I have are 10 frames. So I've got to buy some 8-frame deeps and move some frames in there to be able to accommodate this. But I'm going to go ahead and show you this product and show you how it works. We're going to go ahead and remove this. We're going to lift this off and remove that. And it exposes the area down here on the main work area. And this is also the main work area. This is the key which you need for opening and closing the cells. Let me demonstrate. You pull this little cap off. We have these caps on here to keep the bees from going in there and making honey and stuff. We don't want them in here. But anyway, the key has 2 positions, upper and lower. The upper is the closed position, which closes the cells and allows the bees to go in and make their honey. The lower part opens the cells and allows the honey to start flowing. For the honey to flow, you take these little caps off and you put this little spout on, and that little spout, you just slide that right in there and you put your jar underneath, and the honey will start flowing right out into your jar. Once the honey's done flowing, you go ahead and put your key back in the top and close it, and the remaining honey will flow in there. And then once it's done, you go ahead and remove this, put that back in. Always put your caps back in because you don't want the bees to go in there and make a mess. And then be sure to put these caps back on. Allow me to show you up close and personal what this little hive looks like. There's the little honeycombs that are pre-manufactured into this plastic base. And if you can see, it's kind of got a corrugated effect. And if you look at the ends, you'll notice that the honeycomb is at an angle sliding down. This is a natural way in which bees build their honeycombs. So you beekeeping extractors that go harvest honeycomb from trees and houses, and you try to put these honeycombs back into your own hive, make sure you put the honeycomb in the same way you took it out, so the chambers go at an angle and not are upside down. I don't think the bees like it upside down. Anyway, when the bees fill this with nectar, they start fanning it and dehydrating it and causing the evaporation. That's how come beehives tend to get a lot of moisture built up. Well, You want plenty of aeration, ventilation in a beehive to keep that from happening, because that stuff isn't good for the beehive. Anyway, they'll put a little wax cap over this, and then the honey is set. Once the honey is set, then you can put your key in and open it up. And let me illustrate how this works. I'm going to put my key in the top and watch as I turn it to open it up. It offsets those to open those up, and the honey starts flowing down till it gets down to this chamber right here, and that's where you pull the cap off and put your spout on to collect your honey. There's another little extra feature on these boxes if you buy them from the company, is that they build in this little side box with a plexiglass frame. You can actually view the bees working in there and watching them do their miracle. That is so cool. So that is the Flow Hive. I wanted to share that with you guys up close and personal, and anticipate a new feature in my apiary here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of 8-frame brood chambers. I don't need to buy any more frames. I've got plenty of frames. I just need to buy the boxes, and then I'll set this up in my garden, because I've already got 4 boxes set up over there and I want to fill those out. So I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm in the Homestead Beekeeping series. I want to thank you. Please subscribe. Click that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. You can help out our channel greatly by giving me a thumbs up and leaving a comment, a compliment, or even a question. I try to get back to your questions as quickly as possible. You can also follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Blogger, Tumblr. I'm also on Parler.com and LinkedIn. I'm getting better at saying that. And there is a capability of you being able to share our video channel on your social media websites, and that is clicking that share button. I want to thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.